Hi everyone, welcome back to our sixth and final episode of the Adobe Live Holiday Winter Games. This is the peak of the peak. This is the Snowflake Summit Castle. This is, the final boss. And we're very fortunate to have two very talented artists on with us that are very versatile in all of their programs. Whereas our previous shows, we've been kind of sticking to one program throughout the special. This is going to be a very special one where we are switching around between a bunch of different things. And who better to have on for the show than our first contestant, Jess Goldsmith. Hi, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm very excited.
I'm very excited to have you on.
Let's see if my computer can handle it all.
Oh, it can absolutely handle it all. Yeah. We've seen Make Decisions a bunch of times through, but for anyone who has not, can you just give a quick introduction of yourself?
Yes. Okay, so hi, I'm Jess Goldsmith. I'm an illustrator, lettering artist, and I also do a lot of community stuff with Adobe. And I'm just excited to get into this and really flex my skills on hopping back and forth to a million different programs and show you the workflows that are possible.
And also you have something called Women of Type, right?
Yes, I always forget to mention that. Thank you. I also run the community Women of Type, and it exists to uplift and amplify the work of women and non-binary creatives in the typography and lettering industry. So check out at Women of Type on Instagram, give a follow, and be part of the community.
And speaking of type, no better transition than to also bring in Cory Allen Hall. Welcome to the show. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you. Can you give a brief introduction of yourself as well?
Yeah, of course. So, like just mentioned, it's an honor to be here. I'm a little bit nervous. Let's see, we're going to be hopping around to a lot of different programs, but luckily I have been spending a lot of time in InDesign recently, and that's because so I've been graphic designing for probably about 9 years now. I work full-time in education and part-time with a lot of Adobe live streaming educational content, but I've also been getting more into editorial design. So I've been spending a lot of time in InDesign recently. So I'm excited to spend some time and start off our live stream in InDesign. But in my free time, I really like to focus on smaller design projects. Like you mentioned, Ryan, more typographically oriented stuff. I love reso printing. And so I like to print my own greeting cards. I just finished printing out holiday cards. I can absolutely teach you. If you ever come to Portland, I have a variety of resources for you for reso printing. It is an absolute blast. I love it. I wish I had a holiday card on my desk right now and I would show it to the camera, but I don't. I don't have a link yet.
I feel like for especially a bunch of print fairs that I've been going to in the last 5 years or so, reso has really taken off. And it's one of those things where it's I think I understand the fundamentals of it and being able to break things up into color and then just stick to 4 colors that then print on top of each other, but it's still always very intimidating.
Well, and you don't even have to stick to 4 colors. You've got infinite possibilities, and I've got friends here who layer upon layer upon layer, just experiment with color and images.
That's fun.
If you're familiar at all with screen printing, it's a very similar concept. It's just the tools are different. So yeah, it's a blast. I love it so much.
All right. So we're getting some comments that Jess is a little bit quieter. Jess, are you able to turn up your microphone at all?
Let me know in the chat if this is better, and I can do my best to speak closer to the mic.
Oh, yeah, great. All right. Let us know if that's any better for Steven, who is in the chat. Good to see Steven Overturf in the YouTube chat. Emily's also saying, Jess and Cory, this is going to be so fun. Bree has also joined us, which is nice. We also have Clever and Frank over in the Behance chat as well.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of names that I haven't seen in a while. I feel like it's been a minute since my last Adobe live stream, so I am excited to be here and see some friendly faces in the chat today.
All right. Now, this is going to be a little bit of an exciting approach to your last Adobe Live. I know that you did a lot of type and kind of focused in app, but what we're doing is we are throwing you into a game board. We're here in Firefly Boards, and we're at Snowflake Summit Castle. You'll be starting here at the start point and working your way up to the castle. To then be able to make it to the summit. And each spot has something to reveal what is underneath, and you guys get to work on it. We're going to need some pawns, so I see Jess is already in here. Move around her little diva here.
She's ahead of the game. Oh my gosh, I haven't started mine yet.
Wait, are we supposed to do it on... On live?
You can do both,
Oh, okay.
And so
I'll give her more
I'm here for this
accessories.
one. We're gonna give more accessories. That works. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share both of your screens. We're gonna go into a little split screen moment here. And then you guys are gonna be able to pick your pawn, and in about like 4 minutes or so, design through and then we will go from there.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh. Okay. Well, Jess, I really like your little boots concept. Boots the house down.
Yeah, we're gonna boots the house down today.
Boots girly. And I'm trying to decide. I kind of wanted to do the little star too, but because you chose that one, I'm gonna pick. Oh, which one am I gonna pick? You're wearing purple, so is it? I feel like it's good camaraderie to choose the purple
Yeah.
pawn, and that just shows that no matter who wins this challenge today, we support each other and we support this journey across the game board.
The real winners, the real win are the friendships we made along the way here.
Oh my God, exactly.
Agreed.
The real winners are the people in the chat who get to watch us fumble through InDesign for the next hour. Okay, well, let's see. What am I gonna do? I kind of want to do a little holiday sweater on my
Oh, I like
my
the
guy.
sweater. My pawn is naked other than the boots and the hat, but
I mean, he's got everything that matters, right?
yeah, she's getting nails now, which, match mine. I always have my blue nails on, so that's kind of great. And then maybe we'll get some gloves.
Are
Fingerless
blue
gloves.
nails like your signature thing? I feel like I didn't know that.
Kind of. I always do press-ons, and it's just easier for me to like not have to think about, ooh, what set do I want to do? So I just kind of buy the same ones in bulk, and it's become like a signature thing for me.
That's real. I love that. Okay.
They look like they could scratch quite aggressively. I feel like.
I know.
I feel
I'm like, he
No,
looks like
that's
he's gearing up for
me.
battle. I'm like, you've got your little shield on one arm. I'm like, he's got his hat on. My person doesn't even have arms. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I should give him a little face. Maybe reindeer.
I'm gonna
Let's
get rid of
see.
these gloves. They're looking crazy.
Ryan, is it true that you designed these adorable little game characters?
I made little game characters. Yes, I also worked with Emily to help build some of the boards. This one that we're working on specifically with the boards was all Emily's doing. So she made the wonderful castle and these great little snowflakes and stuff. But yes, I was messing around with the game pawns myself. I learned that the little yellow guy is called a meeple, which is I think short for mini people. I think.
That's
Huh.
adorable.
Okay, and these are from I'm
my people.
recognizing some of these little game pieces. Maybe
Yep.
they're just I've got, I don't know, chess or checkers, chess here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Is this a sorry
the
thingy?
non-copyrighted apologies game.
Right, of course. No, we would never violate
never
any
do
copyright
something
here,
like
but I think that these are recognized. They're broad enough. I feel like we've got you're fine. We're not worried about copyright infringement here. Okay.
Emily is saying decorating the antlers is a must. Also,
Yeah,
nails in bulk is a boss move.
It's just
great.
easier. That's really, what it comes down to.
I think I want to add some cutie little typography.
Oh, we'd love to see it.
wait,
We
let's
should probably
see.
hop into the game board pretty soon, so I'm gonna say we'll give you like
Okay.
another minute, and then we'll hop on over. For a second there, by the way, Jess, I know it turned into a necklace, but I at first thought that was gonna be a bandana, and I was like, oh, it's a little bandit.
Oh. No,
I like the
my
necklace.
niece is such a diva that
She's
she
such a
has a
diva.
necklace of herself.
Stop. That's crazy.
That is a good move. I love
That's
that.
amazing.
That's kind of where I'm gonna leave her with the
I'm also enjoying the
nails and all.
sleigh bells.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
fantastic.
we've got a little holiday sweater moment here. So I think we've got two little divas who are ready to go.
All right, so if you could pop that into the game board, then we can go ahead and we'll be able to move them around, which is quite exciting. So,
Oh my gosh.
look at these
him, he's
guys. They're so
ready.
fun. Props
he's
to you guys. These are,
adorable.
This was
don't tell
fun.
anyone else. These are the best ones.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
you
sure-
said
I'm
that to
sure no one will care about
everybody.
it.
I might say it's everyone, but you know
Oh, I
what?
love
Maybe
the
I mean it
sleigh
every
bell
time.
sweater.
Well, and you know what? We're the last ones too, so it means
Last
the
ones.
most.
Yeah, it means that I can't say it to anyone else after you. So I'm gonna
Exactly.
say,
Final
at this
say.
point. So zooming in here at our start, we're going to reveal what is under this spot. At each spot, there is going to be something that you're going to have to do. And then we'll switch over and share your screens while we do it. So getting rid of this at the start, you're going to create 6 5x7-inch pages in InDesign with facing pages. And they can just be blank slates. But that should give you at least something to kind of start off in as you go ahead and pull up your InDesign documents.
Okay. Here we go. So that's the starting point. That's not even the first challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just kind of starting point. And then from there, you're not even going to roll because then you're going to run directly into a stop sign right after that. So that means that you're going to get the next one just as soon as you guys set up your pages. And yeah, you're going to make them faces. So we're essentially making a little holiday zine, if you will.
Oh, love a zine. Okay. You said 6 5x6 pages, correct?
6 5x7 pages. Yep. And
6 5x7.
Did I mess this up already?
No, that's right, because you have a cover and a back.
Okay.
So, yep, you both are in a good spot. We're going to hop back over to the game board here. I'm going to move you guys over to your next thing. These guys are so funny. I love these
Jess,
characters.
yours is amazing.
Thank you. I really love yours also.
Next, we're going to have you guys hop over to Adobe Color, and you guys are going to pick a holiday palette that you're then going to be able to add to your design and work through.
All right.
I love Adobe
That's going to be
Color.
hopping in present. Yeah,
Dude,
do you use
I
a
love
lot in
Adobe
your
Color
designs?
too.
I use it to like help me kind of like ideate.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that cute little sweater.
Okay, yeah. So I was trying to kind of come up with some sort of holiday imagery, something to inspire me, and so I had Firefly generate a couple of images for me, and I think I'm gonna start with this as a starting point for for my color palette.
I also realized I need to start the timer here. We're going to put 36 minutes on the clock. That way we
only have
the
36 minutes.
I really enjoy like creating like holiday themed things that are not typical holiday colors. Is that allowed?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They said that we're not
Add
forcing
to
anything
library.
on anyone here. This is
Download.
everyone to just enjoy December.
Firefly. There we go.
I'm gonna go with this one over here.
Ooh, okay. Well, I kind of already love this.
okay.
Very like gingerbread. It's very traditional, so we'll balance each other out,
Okay, cool.
Jess.
Yeah.
You can.
Great.
I
Got
want to
some
see
reds
yours.
and
I'm excited to
greens.
see yours. Yes.
We also got
And
some
they're nice,
pinks
like-
and blues over here.
Okay, cute.
Love it. All
All
right. So
right.
we're going to go back to our game board once more. And now we are going to get into the dice rolling portion. As we go along, you will see it roll across. Just since Jess is on top here, I'm going to roll for her first to roll to see who goes first. And so we're going to roll this. And she got a 2. And then we're going to roll for Cory here. For a 3. All right. So Cory's going to go first. We're going to roll one more time. And this goes for Cory. A 6? Are you kidding me? All right. All right. So we're going to move you 6 ahead.
Damn, okay.
Just blazing through this.
Seriously.
I'm going to zoom out here. But you're going to run actually directly into a stop sign because that's 5 ahead. So for that one, you are going to need to generate a holiday treat in Photoshop.
Okay.
And then for Jess, we're going to roll for you here. And you got a 4. So you are going to land right before then. And you're going to have to create a decorative page border. Now, mind you, this can be in any program that you want. If you want to do it in Illustrator and then bring it back over to InDesign, that's also totally fair. Or if you want to stay entirely in InDesign, that is also fine.
Cool.
I wish I had gotten that one, Jess, because I just downloaded a font pack from Adobe Fonts that had really cool border glyphs in it.
Oh, that's always fun.
Oh, really?
So if you want me to point you in that direction, I'd be happy to, but
I am going to challenge myself to just do it solo without
I love that.
assets.
Ooh.
Just because why not, right?
Why not? We're here. We're
Yeah.
just going for it. We're sending it. If anyone in the chat has suggestions for a delicious holiday
yeah.
treat prompt, I am definitely open to that. My mind immediately goes to cookies because I just had some family members deliver cookies to my door yesterday, and
So nice.
I already ate probably half the plate. So
What kind of cookies?
It's a whole selection, and this family is actually they go so in on their holiday cookies where they start baking them like 6 months before
Oh my
the
God.
holidays, and they freeze
Crap.
them. And
Okay,
so
okay.
they do like thumbprint cookies, they do chocolate chip cookies, they do oatmeal raisin cookies, they do like little have you ever had like the chow mein cookies that are dipped in chocolate?
No, I never heard of that. That sounds amazing.
It's like dry. Ryan, do you know this? Have you heard of
No,
this?
I've not had this.
Okay, so it's essentially they're like dried chow mein noodles that you can buy from the store, and you dip them in chocolate, melted chocolate, and then they like form
Unexpected.
this like yep, then you like form this like delicious little crumbly like cookie type of thing, and you can season it with like
Oh,
nutmeg or all these things.
I'm gonna try to make
And as per usual, I am absolutely getting distracted with with
Well,
talking
that
and not
said, also,
deciding.
if you guys need content, included in your Google Drive that you got of assets, there is a recipe in there if you would like to use a recipe as part of your creation. But if you also want to just fill it up
Oh,
with your own zine stuff, you are also more than welcome to do that.
okay. I
Can't
do
wait.
kind of want to start with my recipe in that case. Okay, we're making frosted peppermint snow cloud puffs.
Oh,
So that's a mouthful of a prompt to give to generative AI, but you know what? We're gonna go for
Triple
it.
P?
We're
Is
just
that what
gonna
it
hit
try
was?
me
it.
with the triple P.
And what are you
Oh.
working on over here, Jess?
This is my border. I kind of
Yeah.
finished it.
I love it. It looks great. All right, so we're gonna roll for you again then. And if we roll again for you, that means you don't even need to roll because you're gonna actually run into the same thing, which is generate a holiday treat in Photoshop.
Ooh, okay. So we're gonna head over to Photoshop. And Corey, what did you say the treat? What we have the same treat,
We have
correct?
the same treat. They're frosted peppermint snow cloud puffs.
Okay. I'm not gonna be able to
All
remember
right,
that.
okay.
Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
And Snoop Cloud Puffs. Great. And I'm gonna
Look at
do.
those. Those are crazy. They're like macarons,
Ooh.
kind of, right?
Are those not just like so delicious looking?
Yeah, I feel
Well,
like would they be like
fluffy, chewy almost, and are like,
Hee
soft.
hee. Okay, well, I kind of feel like so if this challenge is completed, then I can probably pop this over into InDesign, right?
yes, absolutely.
Okay. So I'm
And then are
just
you ready to
gonna
roll again then?
I think so. Let's go for it.
Oh, well, there's going to be another stop sign right after this. I didn't realize Emily, our friend, had then put them side by side so much. So
Yeah,
we're just going to move
thanks,
you
Emily.
straight to the next one.
Emily's keeping us on
Um,
our toes. Okay, Emily. Thank
and
you.
you are going to harmonize the treat with a new background photo in Photoshop.
Okay. Wow.
So you're
Okay.
going to switch out
That's
that background.
I guess I am. I kind of want to get it into InDesign really quick, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
so
do
I'm
that
gonna assume I'm gonna
first.
have to do the same thing. Okay, because
Snow Crab
I'm gonna
Puffs.
just skip on over to that then.
Okay, this is you're also going to run into that. Did you already
Yeah,
generate your holiday treat?
I sure did.
Oh, dang, look at that. It looks awesome. Looks
Thanks.
great. So we're going to move you over as well. And then now you guys are both in that spot. Let me know whenever you want me to, once again, roll for you. But have you guys done a lot of baking
Let's
this year already?
Do I look
literally
like I
no
know how to
baking.
bake, Ryan? Do I look like I've ever created anything in the kitchen?
No, like literally same. I once borrowed a friend's KitchenAid for like 2 months in the hopes of like maybe being able to bake something, and it just sat on my counter for the
Yeah.
entire time because I was too scared
Uh,
of it.
Also, borrowing for 2 months is crazy.
I
That's a
know.
wild move.
a long time.
Yeah,
And,
it
and
yeah,
you had some ambition for some baking treats for that. You're like, I'm going to take 2 months to just bake the whole time. Dino says that they just baked themselves, which I'm excited to hear. And Clever is saying that you're gonna pull out all the stops, which is very exciting.
what are people baking? I just like I need to know. I'm so curious.
Gotta have cookies, right? Like cookies are the go-to. I'm doing some cookie baking with my nephews this Sunday, and
Well, that's
it's one of
nice.
the things we're gonna cook with them. I don't know if we're gonna eat any of the cookies though, because like who knows where all those 4-year-old little hands have been. But the
Do
Yeah.
like a separate
activity,
batch, like a
yeah,
child touch this batch, and then a
yeah, I
adult
think you have
made
to,
them.
right?
Yeah. Um,
So it looks like you got a little cut off of the bottom of the kind of the cupcake bottom there, and you're just gonna
yes.
generate a new one here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do generative fill and just hit generate. I actually went to an Adobe holiday party last night. We missed you, Ryan.
I
And
know. I had to go to my husband's holiday party last night.
okay,
I had to be the plus one last night. You know.
that's a valid excuse. That's fine. Oh, it's doing something weird. Um, and we decorated cookies, and it was nice.
Oh, okay. So did you just turn out nice?
Yeah, actually they did, but I didn't. So that's the thing. Like I didn't bake them. I'm
Right.
not. I can cook. I just kind of don't.
No, I
Yeah,
get that.
just choose not to.
Uh,
I'm very much the same way. Like I can,
I,
and I prefer cooking. I prefer like a little savory treat. But like oops. But I am absolutely not baking things. That's just like a terrifying thing for me.
I prefer savory over sweet any day. If somebody was like, "Hey, would you like this bowl of cooked potatoes or like a slice of cake?" I'm choosing the potatoes every time.
Literally same. A thousand
Gonna
percent
cut
same.
this off.
I have kind of like cultivated a taste for sweets recently where I do need a sweet after a savory, but if it's a choice between
I
reaching for a sweet
understand.
or a savory, like I am 1,000% reaching for the savory.
I get it.
well, in the chat, we
Oh,
got some sass from Dino. It says if you can follow instructions, you can cook. Which
I
I
I
can't.
can't.
disagree. I can't. I don't know what that tells about me about following
That's why
instructions, but I
that's why
cannot.
we're here. That's why we all kind of work for ourselves in some capacity. It's because we can't follow instruction.
No, it's like actually kind of embarrassing how little I can follow instructions. And frankly, that's the thing about baking is I'm not good at baking because it is so exact and it's so precise and you have to have exactly the right measurements. And I kind of feel like it's
It's
like
science.
judging me and it's telling me what to do, which is I kind of know the point, but it makes me rebel against it. I'm like, you're telling me it
100%.
needs to be this many grams. I don't want it to be this many
Yeah.
grams.
I want to add as many as I want.
I'm gonna add as many.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna add as many grams as I want to.
So
All
true.
right, so you guys are both looking like you're
Okay.
in a good spot. Do you guys want
Yeah.
me to roll again for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's do it.
Amazing. You guys are timing this perfectly. Hopping back over to our game board, I'm going to go ahead and do a roll for Jess here. And what do we got? We got a 4. All right. So this diva's moving. I would assume. Okay. All right. I didn't check this with Emily actually. You would think that you would go like this, right?
Yeah. I
Like
think
you
we
wouldn't
do this.
like pop over here. You would like,
Yeah.
right?
I'm
So
thinking
you're gonna
how
hit
it
a stop
would
sign.
work if I was actually hiking.
Yes. Oh, candy crate. All right. So you got a candy crate. It should be in your assets, and you just have to
Yeah.
implement all of those into your design. I'm
Okay,
gonna
cool.
then go ahead and roll for Corey here,
Let's
and we got a
go.
5. So guess what? You also are gonna hit that candy crate. So same sort of
Yay.
thing. And you guys can just
Okay.
go ahead and implement those into it.
Oops.
For the folks at home, if you could just walk us through a little bit of what you're looking at and how you plan on using them, that I'm sure they would appreciate that a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna have to figure that out, but
Yeah.
maybe I'll make I'll generate an image of like a cake and then make that entire cake out of bows.
Ooh, okay. I'm here for
That
that.
that makes sense, maybe,
Yeah, sure.
Oh, a bow cake. I do love the sound of
right?
that.
That could be fun.
What's in my candy crate? Okay, we've got a bow.
Can
We've
I use
got
Firefly?
another
Like
Yeah.
bow.
Firefly Quartz? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Hmm.
And you can either
What
hop
if
into the one that we
I
have, or you can hop into your own.
Yeah. I'll
Either
just
is acceptable.
cool.
okay, wait, so sorry. What was the challenge? I need to integrate something from the candy crate
You
into
need
the image.
all of the Candy Crate into your whole design, so they have to
Oh
exist
my
at some
gosh.
point. It doesn't have to be in what you've already generated. It could be on a different page.
Okay.
If you wanna be a little trickster, you could also just make a page that just says Candy Crate at the top and it just has all the Candy Crate objects in there. It depends on how much of a Grinch you want to be, you know.
Trick or
Trickster,
treat.
no
I'm
trickster.
choosing trick the whole way. Okay, we're gonna do. I do really like these light bulbs, so I kind of want to play with them a little bit.
That's fun.
Adorable. We're gonna remove
See what happens.
view, extras, hide frame edges. Oh, adorable.
Okay, so I'm using Gemini Nano Banana. And I'm using the
Nano
ribbon
banana.
as a reference. And I prompted it, a cake made out of different colored bows and ribbons. I like to
Love
start
that.
off prompts super, super simple and then bring it out more once I'm like, okay, the lighting needs to change there. The shapes need to change there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Oh,
that's a good policy to have.
Oh my
oh,
goodness, this
wait.
is already kind of nutter butters.
This is crazy.
Looking
Oops.
at this, we have
Look at that.
wow. There's no way that would be edible. There's just no way that has to only
Okay.
be decorative, right?
Made out of cake, so it's edible. Let's see.
Let's see if
Made
it
out of cake,
understands
so
that.
it's edible.
What if it just like
And
gave you a prompt back and it's like it is edible, and you're like, oh, all
yeah,
right, gee,
anything's
all right.
edible if you're brave enough.
Oh my
And you
God,
can
have either
quote
of
us
you
on that
seen My
one.
Strange Addictions?
Yes.
Do they
Dude.
still make that show?
I don't know if they still make it, but it's definitely still streaming. And when I tell you it is that's it's true. You can put whatever the heck you want
Yeah.
into
Ooh,
your
Your
look
body.
at that
generations are going
one.
so fast, Jess. That's pretty impressive.
Thanks.
That's cute.
It's used to me just going crazy. Okay,
It
this one,
knows.
not so much. I'm gonna use this one here. I'm gonna grab
Love
it.
that.
Can I copy and paste into Photoshop? Do we know?
You should be able to. I believe so.
Don't know if I can.
I
I'm
know you
just
can do
gonna,
the other way around. I don't know if
yeah,
you can
yeah.
do.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
download it. Export
And then
as.
Corey's doing some fun type over here with some
Oh
of the
man,
frosted peppermint snow cloud
Yeah.
puffs.
I feel like
Looking
I
good.
integrated our little Christmas bulbs, and so I wanted something that looks a little similar. And it also kind of gives me the like holiday sweater knitted vibe.
Mm.
I okay. I keep forgetting to put things into InDesign, so I will eventually do that.
No, but it's looking good. I mean, it's all part of the process. You know, this whole episode specifically is very much just kind of like showcasing how you can
Oh,
work in
back.
the Creative Cloud in many different ways and different approaches. We're also being joined by Apurva over on the chat. Nice to see
Hi,
you.
Apurva. Good to see
Um,
you
Hello.
again.
and Dino is saying that the ribbons look like they're made out of fondant.
Yes.
Which yes, that is very cake challenge, cake bake off.
Is it cake?
Oh, have you watched any of that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah, my nephews love that. And kind of incredible at actually how good some of those people are with making things look
It's
inedible that are
wild.
actually edible. Like, what an interesting talent to have. I can make this
Seriously,
look
I
like you don't
could,
want to eat it.
but it's gonna taste better than anything you've ever had in your entire
I
life.
mean, that's also very true. I do want to know how they do taste.
I mean, they do taste test with it too, and it seems
Hmm.
to be that they're pretty good.
Mine would just be styrofoam. Once again, you can eat it if you're
Right.
brave enough.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now, Jess, what are you doing here with some of the colors here? You just kind of work with like a hue layer and
Yeah.
switching
So
through?
this layer up here, I added noise and then I went into threshold and then I did what is it when you choose two colors? It is
Duotone gradient map.
gradient map. Yeah, I used the gradient map and then I layered it onto the original one and then I just put a color dodge and now we have something that's a little bit more pink, which is my favorite. I'm gonna group those together.
Would
I
you say that's
know,
your favorite
Jess.
color?
I think so. You know, it changes, but I do love a pink.
Yeah.
I like was going for my holiday palette that we started with, but based on this image that I was able to generate, I am now also pink. So I'm sorry to step on your toes.
No, no, we love it.
A holiday
This is looking great, though.
recipe. I, I'm gonna say
Like,
Do you guys have any family recipes that you guys tend to either have at the holidays or just like tend to make in your family?
like my dad, and I'm not even joking, I'm not being whatever when I say this, my dad makes the best latkes on earth. Like on
Really?
planet. Yeah.
Have you
Um,
had any this week?
yeah,
Because
yes.
Happy Hanukkah, of course.
Yes, thank you. I had at my parents, and then I had at like a Ukrainian restaurant last night. Not as good as Craig's, I'll tell you that. Not as good as
Yeah,
this.
you can't sleep on Craig's latkes, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but that's good. We have a chocolate cake that we make called Wacky Cake, but now
What
it's
is
just called
that?
it's just cake without milk or eggs, which is from like the Depression era, but now
Okay.
that's just
Oh.
vegan. Now it's just vegan chocolate cake.
Right, right,
But
right.
I'm like, it's from just the Depression, but now it's
We're all in the
Wow.
depression era.
now we're all in the Depression era by
That's
choice.
that is like a weird economic indicator of like what was once a depression cake. It is
Hmm.
now just vegan food.
Right.
That's
I'm
so
like,
funny.
huh, interesting.
Recession
Okay.
indicator.
But it is funny because it's
Yeah,
like I really like vegan baked goods because of that is what I grew up with. Like, unintentionally. And it's just very dense because it's like using like oils and stuff rather than any dairy
yeah,
products.
like an olive oil cake,
Hmm.
Mm, I love an
which
olive.
are like so good, but yeah, they can be like very, very heavy.
Jacob says nothing wackier than the Depression era. LOL.
Uh, okay, don't cancel me for saying that. I apologize.
That's
Well, I'm saying it's wacky how things have changed. I'm not saying that depression is wacky.
I don't know. The name of the cake is Wacky Cake, right? You didn't
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said it's
yeah.
called Wacky? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Right, right,
yeah.
right. Yeah.
I say we still cancel Cory though, just because we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
please no.
Everything is edible. Is on your page layout, which is great.
Yes.
Um, and then how are we looking as far as Candy Crate? Are we ready to roll again, or how are we
I think
feeling?
I'm
so.
ready.
Yeah.
Let's
All
do it.
right, let's hop back over to that game board, and we'll go first with Cory since we went with Jess last time. Not that it really matters. It's kind of you guys are both moving at the same pace, but just for the sake of pick some out. 4. All right, so we're gonna sleigh bells 4, 2, 3, 4, and this is
Wow,
going
we're
to
moving
be
quick.
add an element of snow into your piece. And then we're
Okay.
gonna roll for Jess. She got a 6. Girl needs to slow down. All right, so she's gonna go all the way up here to this stop sign, and this is going to be. You're gonna share
No.
InDesign with Ryan for some edits,
Okay.
which is wild.
Okay.
I didn't realize
Fair.
this was one of the ones we had. So I guess
Fair
just
for
slack it
text
to me really
editing.
quickly.
Okay.
And you can do that by doing the uh, you can do that with the export.
Uh,
Oh, this snow is
Oh,
pretty.
you're gonna have to package it though. So you have to go
oh,
to
okay.
in After Effects it's like file
Or
dependencies.
am I able
Okay.
to? Oh, I have to relink. Okay.
Emily,
Okay.
I did not know we made this a stop sign. I know I reviewed these. I do not remember making this a stop sign, but here we are.
What if I do publish online?
You could also do that, and you can send me
I'm
that
gonna do,
link.
yeah, I'm gonna do publish online, and then any edits, you just let me know.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Dinah's wondering if we have tried the Impossible Cake, which no. What is the Impossible Cake? It sounds
No, I don't know what
impossible.
that is.
All
Diana.
right, Diana.
I don't really have any family recipes. I feel like we did grow up making like a really, really good fudge recipe that we got from my grandma, and my dad would like he swears by this fudge. It's really good. He makes it every year as part of our own like family cookie platter. Um and and one year he asked my grandma where she got the recipe from, and she said she got it from Betty Crocker, and it really just kind of like ruined the illusion of like long-standing family tradition recipe. And so
Betty
after
though.
that, I mean, Betty, she gets it, and she's part
Yeah,
of someone's family. So technically, it is a family recipe. It's just not our family recipe.
right.
So,
Hmm.
okay, let's see. What do we think? How do
All right.
do we like these snowflakes in here?
What do we got
I
here?
generated a nice little
Oh, I
snowflake
love them.
background and then added a transparency over it.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Uh,
I think it's pretty. I like it.
very pretty. And so you are actually also going to run into the same stop sign here.
Okay.
Um, and so I'm actually just going to pull up because now I can show you guys that on my screen here. We have this viewable area of Jess's content right here that I can then cycle through and I can switch around. You can also toggle on thumbnails if you want to then have it reviewed that way. Full screen share, amongst other things. And so I'm going to say, Jess, I would like to see some typography
Oh,
on
I'm
this
way ahead of
first
you.
page, and that is
Okay.
my revisions um, for you to have on
Cool.
InDesign.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll again for you, Jess, since you are there. I am going to bring you down to a D4 just because I do not
All right.
want to necessarily have you blaze through the end right here. Although we are getting close to the end. We are about 12 minutes out now. Time is
Wow.
flying by. I'm going to roll for
As it
you.
does on Adobe Live.
And you got a 1, so we're going to move you 1 over. And you need to flex layout in InDesign. But you can also wait a little bit if you want to do that, if you want to add some more text or your recipe on
Yes.
there. And then you can then do your flex.
Cool.
We're then going to move the sleigh bells over here to share your InDesign with me. And then I can tell you
Okay.
something that you're going to switch it up.
Let's see. So let me share for text editing. Oh, was that the one where I needed to package it? Maybe I'll do
You
share
don't
for
necessarily have to package it.
review.
You can just go in the top right and you can just share that way. And that works. Or I can just give you in real time. I can just look at yours on your screen, actually. I can tell you something that I'd
Oh,
like for you to have.
Snowflake Summit recipe. I guess I need to save it anyway. So let's see. I'm kind of curious
Save
to
your
see
work. That
what
is super
it's.
important.
Yeah, it's like as a pro, I should absolutely know how to do that by now. Copy link. I'm going to Slack this to you, Ryan. I'm
Slack it to me.
curious to see if you edit the text, will it show a live edit in my InDesign? I think it
Let's check
will.
this out. Let's check this out. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna open up a new window, right? Doo-doo-doo. Here we go. Here we are. We can provide live feedback.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
see what
switch
that
over
looks like.
to this game board here. And we've got our ingredients, we've got our instructions, we've got our cute little light bulbs down here. We can place a pin, we can highlight text, we can strike through text, we can replace text. Ooh, if we do that,
Yeah, why don't you replace the
let's
text?
replace
Can you
this.
replace the text at the opening page and change the holiday recipe by Cory and Jess to say Ryan as well?
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, we're going down. You're coming down with us.
So we're gonna highlight all of
Listen,
this. We're going to replace this text, and we're going to say a holiday recipe by Ryan.
Bye
oh,
bye.
That's it.
oh,
Just
interesting.
me. Just me.
We're taking all the
I'm
credit
going to
here.
submit that for you, and then you should have a note now that is going to follow through, and then you're going to be able to resolve it if you want or not, but then it at least is there. It gives a little indicator on here to show you that it's crossed out and has a little note on it. But a fun way to just be able to show that you can do like collaboration. And you're
Okay, I
able
love
to
that.
also do previews, information, you name it, which is fun to see.
That's
So I'm going to bring
actually
us
really
back
helpful,
to here.
especially working with a team. You can all kind of like add your feedback and make changes in real time.
That's true. Yes. Good call out.
S-
We're
I
going to
need a
roll one
lot.
more time for you here. You got a 4. So we're just going to bring you all the way to the last thing here. And we're going to
Hey.
reveal this one. And you are going to gen extend an image in InDesign.
Okay.
So whether or not you want to make a new one and extend it, or if you want to make one that you already have. Also, I'm just noting the little dreidel on the top of the hat, which is
Yes.
hilarious. I love it. I just thought it was a little pom pom, so it's fun that it's
Yes.
like a
So
twofer.
cute. Listen, this is not
Um,
necessarily a Christmas recipe.
it's
The
just
recipe could
holiday.
be for Christmas, but I'm gonna serve it at my Hanukkah party. If that's okay with everyone.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
please,
of
by all
course, we love it.
means. As long as we get an
I
invitation,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, of course. Oh my God. Okay, I'm attempting to flex in design, and I don't really know what I'm doing, guys.
That's what it's all
What
about.
are
That's what the joy of these games are for.
Convert to flex layout. Flex layout. I'm just gonna
y-
press a bunch of buttons and see what happens.
I was playing around with flex layouts the other day and they're like pretty cool. Um,
You can highlight a bunch of different elements, and then it can then flex and move the elements around to suggest new ways to design your page.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. I'm feeling like really invested in this recipe zine at this point.
Right? I just
Ingredients.
went to a zine party for a friend of mine, like 2 weeks ago or so, and it really inspired me. I was like, it's been a long. I haven't done like a zine since like college. Um,
These are fun.
it is fun. They're pretty easy to make too. I mean, the biggest overhead, I guess, would just be like, are you gonna use your own printer and go through all of your ink, or do you want to like outsource it to someone else to then print it out?
Yeah.
No,
Um,
zines are the perfect opportunity to practice reso printing.
that is true. Maybe that's our
That's
challenge before. I'm gonna give myself plenty of time before our next holiday special next year. I'm gonna figure out Riso
Oh.
printing. Um,
Okay, so I did flex layout, but does it have to be correct?
no,
Because
just try it out and see what's
okay,
up.
because this is this is what I ended up with. But
Mm,
I don't think this is this is
That's not what you
correct.
want to, not what you want to rock with, because it's not necessarily
Yeah,
gonna overlap things, because it's not gonna understand
right. This
the full. But if you had different elements that you wanted to have on a page, kind of like
right.
interlocked on it itself, you're able to then flip through. Yeah, it's giving you different options here.
Yeah.
Um, so and some of these things are also just here for feature exploration.
Yeah.
Might not necessarily make
yeah.
sense for this exact use case, right?
I think that is Flex still in beta? I feel like that's like brand new.
I believe so.
Gonna-
Also, Jacob Paris is saying that Epson Echo Tank is the frickin' move. Emily put me on it, and they last forever with ink. Very interesting.
Okay,
I had heard
Um,
that.
Good to know. I still
very
have like
good to
a
know.
printer from I think the early 2010s, um, and yeah, I could probably do for an upgrade. Um, that thing lived through COVID, and I was printing out lots of silly things during COVID,
Are you
just
printing
because
a
what
lot
else
at
was there
home now,
doing?
Ryan?
Not particularly. Only for like crafts and projects and fun things. But it's not like I'm giving it to any clients, right? So it's
Yeah,
always harder
totally.
to justify a cost in that sense.
Yeah, I feel like the
Um,
things that I end up printing at home are always just it's kind of for fun.
right.
Du-du-du.
Wondering if anyone in chat has uh, printed anything recently. Oh, Jess Cabuto is in the chat. Said came for the last few
Yay!
minutes. Can't wait to see what's being created. Big fan of Jess. Was Jess at the holiday party yesterday?
Yeah, she
Of
was.
course she was. I feel like that's
Yeah,
when I always see
she
Jess.
was.
She's great. If you guys don't know her work, check her work out. Feel free to throw your link in the chat, Jess, by the way. Also, Clever is coming in to say that she also loves her Epson big printer. All right, so I'm missing out clearly because I do not
Yeah,
have an
I've
Epson.
never heard of this printer before. I'm like, I don't do a lot of printing, but maybe I would if I had an Epson.
Yeah. Next year we just mail out all of this stuff. I mean, that would be fun if there was some sort of deliverable that we could give at the end. Maybe we'll have
That'd be
everyone work on the
cute
same zine next year. That would be cool.
Oh, that would be
And then we
fun.
could like find a way to send out the zine to people who
To mail
watch.
them out. Yeah, I would love to do that.
That'd be really cool. Um, and so what do we
Okay.
got going on over here, Jess? What are you working on?
No, just figuring it all out. Um,
That's what it's about.
yeah, no, that is what it's about.
We got a fun kind of like handwritten looking kind of font here,
Yeah,
to add some personality and whimsy to it. And then I'm
love
liking the kind of the acid wash that we have over on Cory's as well, in the background. It's giving
yeah,
some
that is
90s
cool.
feel.
Those are actually snowflakes, Ryan.
This stuff,
Those are
actually, that's
definitely
not the
little
truth, Ellen.
snowflakes, actually.
That's not the truth, Ellen.
um, and so, I mean, it's interesting. You have to get 1 teaspoon of North Pole vanilla, which I don't know if that means you have to
In
travel
this
to the North Pole
economy,
in this economy.
there's no
This depression era economy.
way.
This depression, this wacky depression era economy.
Listen, who do you think I
Um,
am?
Reverb Mike is saying that he gets a lot of prints at Walmart,
Oh,
sometimes
cool.
Walgreens. Which yes, I've Dwayne Reed, or I've Rite Aided a print before, and it's actually works out pretty well. in my experience. Not for bulk,
Yeah.
but for quick one-offs. I think you can definitely do that. And just to give you guys a heads up on time, we've got about 3 minutes left.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, time
So
time
time
flies
flew
when you
by.
don't know in design.
You see, you could fool any of us though. Jess is so good at being able to hop into any program and just run with it. On making decisions, she's done a lot of Project Neo, which has been fun to see.
Yeah.
As well as
I
plenty of
started playing
Photoshop
with
and
it
Illustrator.
again in
Yeah,
preparation of making decisions coming back.
yeah, making decisions coming back in January.
Woo!
So we're
Favorite
off
first.
January 1st and 2nd because that's obviously the new year. But then as soon as I think January 7th or 8th, is that what it is?
I think so. Whatever that
January...
Thursday is.
Yes, January 8th. Making Decisions returns, which is very exciting. Which is where you chat decide what is going on screen and kind of sabotaging Jess as she works in real time.
Very true.
Jacob says, whoa, huge news. Steven's also saying woot woot. And yeah, people are very excited about it in the chat. So good to see.
Well, then tune in.
Tune in. Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is, people.
Yeah.
I'm going to see all those chats popping off when Making Decisions comes back. January 8th. Did I already mess up the date again? I literally just looked at it. No, I was right. January 8th. 2 days before my birthday.
Hey. Maybe
This is my Saturday birthday year, so I have to do something very fun. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, though.
Maybe we'll do a birthday card for you on the first episode.
I'm turning 21. I'm very excited.
Me too.
Oh my God,
I'm
little
also
baby.
turning 21.
Wait, when's your birthday, Ryan?
January 10th.
Okay.
And between you and me, I'm not turning 21, but you know, we can pretend.
You had me fooled.
It's called retinol. It's really
Oh,
good.
don't even get me
I was
started.
gonna say, don't get me started on talking about skincare right now.
Please. Oh my God. I'm like, what brand do you use? No, seriously, what brand do you use?
Kiehl's.
Yes,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love
Kiehl's
you.
girly.
I'm a different girly. I'm like different all the way over the counter, and it's so inexpensive, but it works like a charm.
Oh, really?
Over the counter is great. Honestly, it depends on the product. I'm just, I got duped into the consumerism of it all during the Depression era, and I
As one does.
can't get out. Yeah,
Listen, their packaging is too pretty to pass up sometimes.
so true.
That's very true.
I do love their they have like an avocado under eye cream that is
I use that one too. I have basically their entire. What is going on with me?
I do that when I just have a little guacamole on my face.
Yeah.
Also, I love the bows that you're adding to yours. We've got 20
trying
seconds
so
left.
hard. Okay, I'm just gonna say it's one bow and that's it.
One bow.
I'm very happy with how this came out though. I think that's
Yeah, I'm loving the bow cake. It's feeling good. 10 seconds left. We'll have a little jingle as it pops up, and then we're going to put it up to the chat to vote who won. Obviously, they're both works in progress, and obviously, we are here for a good time. Time is up, and we're going to say pick a winner over on YouTube. It happens every time. It says that everyone is a different person. So we're going to, unless you guys want to, role play as the other person, that could also be very funny.
my game
Coast
pace
to coast.
is kind of based on Jess, so we could do that. But no, I'm curious to hear what the people say.
So as that poll is running, we're first going to look at Jess's screen. Do you want to just give a quick 30-second pitch as to why you deserve to win?
Well, first of all, I'm very funny. Okay, so right off the bat, but everything is edible, and that's really what's important to remember. And I'm not saying that you'll survive it. I'm just saying that it's possible. And the message here is really a holiday miracle message that anything is possible and beautiful and sparkles. Also,
Whoa. Well said.
Yeah, thank you. Also, if you judge me on anything, it should be just this one piece here. This is my favorite part. I'm probably going to turn that into a sticker or something. I just think it's so cute. And that is my pitch. Thank you.
That's your pitch. All right. And then we're going to go over to Cory's screen. Tell us about your piece and why you deserve to win.
I mean, obviously it's stunning. I put a lot of time into it, approximately 30 minutes worth. I did integrate a lot of the challenges pieces, but then I took them out because I didn't like the way that they looked. So I did put in the ice
Mm.
cube or the Christmas tree lights, and then I removed them. I did put in a bow, and then I took it out. So we're going for really simple here, but we've got a very clear holiday theme. We've got a typography that's on theme. We've got this beautiful background with the color palette that I copied from Jess. So here's our little recipe. Bada bing, bada boom.
I think
It does need some additional pictures throughout, but I would make this, and I hope you will too.
Now, I will say the race is very tight right now.
Oh no.
57% to 43%. So I'm going to give it just a few more seconds.
Okay.
We'll see if there is a clearer winner. Um, and naturally, everyone heard me, and now it's at 50-50. So thank you for that, everyone.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I love
Um,
that.
we're going to have to wait
we're all
for
winners.
one more
I
vote.
I will say this. I realized I only added the ingredient list into mine. So
Oh, so is that a disqualification?
no.
Because
Don't.
there's
Kind of
no
sounded like a
actual
disqualification
recipe.
to
That
It's
me.
sounded like a
not a disqualification.
disqualification.
It's an open-ended creative practice. That's
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you're a spin master, Jess.
Thank you. I should really go into
I'm
PR.
impressed. You should.
And then frustratingly enough, it keeps switching. We keep getting more votes, and then whenever we get a new vote, one more person is sliding in to vote to make it 50-50. So the
It's just
people
too
really
close.
are
Too close to
cutthroat.
call.
Jacob wrote,
Um,
everything is edible. Some things only once in a lifetime.
I mean,
That's great.
that's not wrong.
Yeah.
Um, so we're gonna give it just a few more seconds, and as soon as I see that it's going to switch, I'm then gonna call it. But I guess in the meantime, I guess I could pull up the schedule and show you guys. This was sadly our last holiday games. Thank you guys so much for making what it was. It was super super fun. We have 6 whole episodes that you can check out each one, all a different medium and a different program. This one being a kind of catch-all for everything. But it's been a really great time. And after this, we have On the Spot with Magdiel Lopez right here on YouTube. If you stick around, it should just point you there automatically. But it looks like I can end the poll, I believe, as long as I can get to it before someone else votes. Yes, and I can. And coming from behind and winning in the end, drum roll. Jess Goldsmith is the winner
Wow,
of this
congratulations.
holiday game. You guys both did an awesome job, and both love what it's turned out to be, which is really great to see. So thank you for partaking in it. Make sure you guys both give a follow to Jess and Cory, both on Instagram or wherever you guys want to build your following, I guess, right? But thank you so much.
Yeah.
And any last words before we leave for the holidays?
No, thank you so much for being an amazing host. I had a great time, and I hope everybody in the chat learned something.
Sounds like you were like you criticizing people. I hope you guys learned. Okay.
I hope
you learned something from
I hope
this.
you learned something.
Listen, I mean, I hope you learned that you should have voted for me is kind of what I was, the undercurrent of what I was saying. So I'm leaving on a bad note. Thank you.
Oh,
New Year's resolution: get on Cory's better side.
Thank you. I'm taking Venmo donations. Just kidding.
Well, happy holiday, guys. Thank you so much. I had a wonderful time. And like I said, make sure you guys stick around because we've got On the Spot coming up next. Thank you, everyone, for voting. Thank you to Jess and Winter and Jacob. Thank you to Jess Caputo being here as well. Mike, Paul, all of the above. And we'll be right back. So see y'all real
Awesome.
soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.